Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall, the Atlantic City Boardwalk in Southern New Jersey for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. Jackson's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Crawford's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times, okay? Let's touch them up.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. How effective can the style of fight, the pace of the fight, it being a busy fight, be for the high-stamina fight?
Well, that's everything. What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jackson. Blocks away that headshot. Oh, Jackson's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. This looks like it could be just a matter of time now. Maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
Good block. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Crawford. And a sharp counter punch by Jackson. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Guys, you can't handle the speed. It's too much fun. Keep it up. Keep it up. Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move. Listen, when he reaches in, let that right hand go, all right?
So here we are, a new round underway. And in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
A headshot blocked. Wow! Jackson's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Well-placed counter punch by Jackson. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Jackson's hit by yet another hook. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs. And the ref looks at him and says, no headbutting, hands out the warning. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Crawford. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Crawford's probably feeling like he just found the answer there, Teddy. He was able to stun his man. Now, I'm wondering if he keeps at it like that, if he can score a knockdown here.
Well, right now it's up to his opponent to make an adjustment. He doesn't make an adjustment, knockouts come, or at least a knockdown.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Both men trading hooks. There it is! Jackson's in bad shape. Gets rid of that effort. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough. So he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
Oh! Jackson's stunned, and he is unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Jackson showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Nice block by Jackson. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jackson.
Is there a certain time limit that should be put on sparring? I mean, should you only spar X amount of rounds when you're heading into a fight?
Absolutely. You have to have a calendar to look at, see when that fight is, and you want to try to plan on getting to your climax, getting to your peak, and then all of a sudden you start coming down so you're strong for that fight. You don't want worn out going into that fight. You want to be able to gear that training and that amount of training where you come in there just the way you should.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times there's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Get the confidence up.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, once he ties his opponent up, that's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Oh, Jackson's been stunned. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope.
Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Is over.
This fight is
Crawford's going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached his opponent out. He's the victor. Crawford's your winner here tonight, and still the belt holder.
Did everything that you would ask for a fighter to do.
We welcome you to our World Championship pay-per-view action. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California, the site for our championship fight. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. McDonald's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Crawford's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory. Opening rounds here, scheduled for 12.
Teddy, I've heard you say so many times when you talk about upper body and head movement defensively is, hey, don't worry about missing by this much, just miss by a little bit.
Yeah, that's being a real pro. If you make him miss by too much, by the time you come back to get the other end of it, he's not there. You're not going to catch him. You want to make him miss just enough. It's just as safe whether you make him miss by a mile or by an inch. But if you make him miss by an inch, you can come back and counter him.
A hook for you and a hook right back. A nice block by McDonald. And a sharp counter punch by McDonald. Nice combination by McDonald. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Bad Intentions. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Pacific and the Atlantic and the Indian.
Wow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Crawford Crawford's got things going his way right now. He just got to his man in that last round, but he'd love to score a knockdown coming up here.
But what he has to do is continue along the line that he started now. He's starting to find him with the jab, and he's putting things behind it.
Listen to me. Best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That's it. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy. And beat them to the punch.
So here we are, a new round underway. And in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that.
Oh, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Able to cover up that gut. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
There's another right hand. Missed the body shot. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. McDonald's got a way of just getting away from that punch. He was damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Good block there by McDonald. Both men trading hooks. Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Thomas to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Gets rid of that body shot. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by bad intentions. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Nice block by McDonald. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Crawford's got things going his way right now. Was able to stun his man, in that last round. Teddy, I get the sense he may be able to get him down in the upcoming round.
Well, I have the sense that he may want to start going to the body a little bit because he's hurt him in the head, but he's hanging in there. The body might finish the job.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. You have to start throwing his volume in there. Throw his volume.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got... He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but he get caught. He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by McDonald. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. I like that 2-punch combo by McDonald. How about that? Another right hand. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Crawford's cut is now going to play a factor in this fight. I mean, you could tell just by looking at it. What does his mental approach need to be so that it doesn't overtake him?
That's a good question. He has to be a pro. He has to be a guy that when the test comes, and this is the test, that he doesn't panic, he doesn't falter. He keeps the same mindset he had before he was cut. Do your job. Come here, use your jab, set up your punches, put punches together, be defensive when you have to be defensive. Let the corner do the job of closing that cut.
They start up again, back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Showing you some defense there with the block. Targets a counter overhand right. Crawford's got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
On the mark, the counter punch by McDonald. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Crawford. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Crawford's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Crawford's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there is a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third, fourth, they land.
Oh! And he crashes home a body shot. Great counter punch. Now that's some fine work right there by Bad Intentions.
Oh, son. Just got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out. It's done. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job, that round. You're doing well.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking. And that's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
Well, the quick read on this guy, if you watch this fight so far, is that he just doesn't jab enough.
And that's the most basic thing in the world. You need that punch to make everything else happen.
Good job with another left hand. Good looking combo by Bad Intentions. Halfway through round 6. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by McDonald. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Sending shots to the midsection. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Well, we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Good block there by McDonald. Both men trading hooks. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. McDonald sitting here wondering why he's getting hit so much. How about this? You're not moving your head at all.
Well, how about don't wonder about it? You weren't taught that probably in the gym. You didn't work on that in the gym, well, it's not going to come to you suddenly when you're in the arena.
You need to keep the head moving.
Crawford's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Crawford's fighting real smart here on the outside. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by McDonald. Crawford's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Crawford's in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants, not only to be ahead, which we think he is, but to stay ahead.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. Get on that now.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been.
Move your head.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Solid right hands headline that exchange. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Good looking counterpunch. Not able to land the headshot. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys, holy cow. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, good exchange there. Crawford's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, so they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
Listen, I want you to pick his
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know what he got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Well off the mark by McDonald. McDonald's trainer's telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Very clean offense from defense by McDonald.
Listen, he's still highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Keep your head moving.
Solid counter punch by Bad Intentions.
Don't find this like jab and move. Almost done. You had in that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. I want you to bang the head and the body, right?
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we... Wow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Good block by McDonald. And that is not what his opponent really wants. He's backed up against the ropes. Good block by McDonald. Not able to land the headshot. Not precise at all by McDonald. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off with the hook, okay? 1, 1, 2. Don't look for just big punches, okay?
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good block by Bad Intentions.
able to cover up that gut. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Teddy, what does he need to... Oh, a huge shot rains down, and he's on the floor.
And he has a decision to make, a choice to make right now.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This fight is over. Bad Intentions is gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Crawford's able to defend his title. Thanks for being with us tonight. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying enjoy the rest of your evening.